It's your girl, Sugary Girl Candy 2012, and I'm here to bring you guys a new video. If you don't know, the PlayStation VR was just announced yesterday during Sony's GDC, um, and there has been extreme hype and conversation surrounding this, trending on Twitter, and it's just been real crazy. Aside from Microsoft announcement of crossplay with different servers. And Sony's direct response to that was, well, yeah, they're open to it and stuff, but they're gonna ask developers around and stuff. But they said it's something they have been already been doing since 2002, so it wasn't like a big deal to them. So they was like, a lot of people were calling them out, of course, for that, saying, well, Sony, they need to just jump in there and do it and blah blah blah. When there are reasons to be skeptical about this, so I don't blame them for being skeptics, but I guess we'll see, as time progresses, and how this whole cross platform, excuse me, cross play platform thing works out between all of the platforms. But anyway, so yeah, PlayStation VR, aka PlayStation Virtual Reality, was just released and announced yesterday with the price and what you would need. So starting with the price of it is going to be $400, which wasn't honestly surprising to me, considering the fact that it was already being said that it was going to be the price of a new console. So when you think of the three consoles out now, you sit between the $300 and $400 range. And then on top of which, when you think about all the other VR headsets that are out, it's like, oh, okay, because there's the Oculus Rift, and then there's who's the other? Yeah, I don't quite know who the other one is. I had it on the top of my head, but then I forgot that freaking quickly. I'll put it in the annotation of who the other company is that have a VR out. But the price ranges of those were from $600 to $800. So basically, you're getting in reality though, these things are supposed to cost above like $1,000. So we're getting a pretty good deal on this. On top of which, Sony have 230, what to say, developers or people who are willing to make games for it. 50 confirmed. And what surprised me the most is when they had a list of, when I was scanning Twitter, there was a list that somebody put out, and one of the people that sat at the top as developers that will be developing for the PlayStation VR was 2K Games. You guys heard that right. I cannot tell you guys how loudly I laughed. Just like, come on now, this is 2K we're talking about. Like, just imagine what will come out of 2K Games in virtual reality. Like, let's just sit back and just imagine that. But some people were kind of downing it a little bit and already damning it as usual, because they say it's just nothing but a gimmick. But I don't know, man. Like, since this thing has been announced, and since a whole lot of people have been testing it, and I have yet to hear anything negative about it. Anybody say, well, it's not that good, and da, 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 da. I've yet to hear anybody major that have tested this thing out say it was bad. So that's a good sign. So a good sign that it's not just going to be just some old gimmick. And on top of all the support that it's going to be getting, you can't ignore that. Unlike the the Wii, and all those little peripherals and stuff, and and the Connect and stuff. You can't ignore all of this support that's going to be getting from all these developers, and small and big. And like, it's just gonna be freaking amazing. And at first I was like, I was a little skeptic, but because they said you need the PlayStation Eye camera, and you need the PlayStation Move, and I'm like, what the heck are those for? But then when I actually start seeing videos and doing my own little research, that's when I start saying, oh, okay. But it wouldn't be no problem, because obviously if you don't have those, you can just go out and get them cheaply. You can buy them off eBay or Amazon or Craigslist, or they really don't cost that much anymore, so it's no problem. You can start getting the little items first. But Obviously, since there were those people that were going to complain, they did do are supposedly going to do a bundle where they're going to have the camera and the move and stuff in with the Rift, with the VR, PlayStation VR. But for the people that want to get it together. But at the same time, that might be like $500. You might save yourself a few bucks if you just go ahead and get the camera and the little extra prep reels now, which is what I'm gonna do. So you really can't complain about the price, and you really can't, man, because this is the cheapest VR we're gonna be getting compared to everything else that's out and that's coming out, and that's like in the $700 and $800. Like, you really can't complain about that price, bro. And I think it's gonna be quite amazing. And on top of that, they were talking about the games that we currently can play on it, and or maybe stream. Correct me if I'm wrong. On top of Netflix support. So imagine having that thing on your head and you're watching Netflix and you're just eating popcorn. Like, that is gonna be an amazing experience, and I just can't tell you guys how excited I am. The PlayStation VR is slated to drop October 2016, aka in the fall. So I personally can't wait for it, and I personally never been this excited for something that was more not like I've never been excited for things like this, because stuff like this I usually just look at it as, oh, it's just another gimmick. So I don't pay too much mind to it. But with all the support and the positive news and reviews and stuff that has been getting, that's extremely hard to ignore. And I'm excited. And just all the possibilities and things you'll be able to do, the games and the support, and just imagine every game on the PlayStation and what you can do with it, and just, oh my goodness. Woo. So let me see if I missed anything. So yeah, I mean, the price, the number of people and companies that are going to support them. What else? And yeah, I mean, there's nothing negative I can really think of saying about it. I mean, the thing has just been getting positive after positive after positive news, and you really can't ignore it. So, good for Sony. Congrats to Sony, and for goodness sake, people, for the people that are out there damning it and just being all negative and whatnot, like, let's give it a chance, because Sony and are actually getting developer support for it, and not just like a few developers. They've got like, there's 250, excuse me, I believe, to be test on the VR, and there are 50 confirmed that's supposed to be in 2016. But again, we're going to see how that all works out. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I mean, I'm excited. It's obviously not going to be a day one purchase for me, but I am going to be getting it in that time period of 2016, or if not 2016, it'll be early 2017. So I'm definitely excited, and I will definitely start getting my extra little prep reels early, so I'll have those ready. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll leave the question of the day at the end of the video, and you guys can let me know what you personally think it is. If you're excited or not, if you're a PlayStation 4 owner or not, or if you're a person that is interested in purchasing a PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation VR and stuff like that. And I will talk to you guys later.